How you doing? Thank you.
No, it wasn't the W or the win you guys were looking for, but obviously, like, you guys made all the necessary adjustments to be able to compete against #1 team in the West. What does that do for your confidence?
We got some positives out of the game for sure. We feel like we can compete with any team in this league. So, like, coming in every night, some nights with bad nights, but tonight we felt like this was a game we can grab. Came down to the wire, and they pulled away with it. But definitely got some positives moving forward, but they kind of hurt just not getting the win.
What changed over the last couple of days between the last loss against Maine and this one? It seemed like a different team out there today.
Yeah, we had good talks with the team. Team staying together, that's the first and foremost important part. Talking to one another, communicating with one another, coming out here, having some good days of practices, and yeah, so tonight that led to that, but it kind of hurts just not getting a win. So.
You had a couple of clutch threes, including some important free throws as well. How are you feeling your shooting game coming along?
It's improving. It's improving. I never get too high, I never get too low. Just stay in the gym and stay true to your work. So, like I said, I know it'll come along, so I'm not really too worried about it. Keep improving.
I think to bring it back to Wednesday, but it's obvious adjustments needed to be made, and you guys did make those adjustments. How difficult is it to kind of hold each other accountable?
It's tough, but like when we have some good guys in that locker room that's able to communicate and speak to one another in a respectful manner, it's good. Everybody doesn't take it personal, so take it as we take it as we say to other players and coaching staffs, and we communicate and we go to the court, we execute, and it kind of rolls over to the game. As y'all saw tonight, we had to lead for most part of the game, and at the end it was just could have went either way.
And what does it say about you to immediately be able to take the good out of a tough loss like this?
Yeah. You never, like I said, you never want to get too high, never want to get too low. You kind of just want to stay even keel for the players. Either rookies coming in, you don't want to hang your head too low because, in this league you got another game in another day, another 2 days. So it's like we'll look at the positives from this film. Obviously they have a great record, #1 team, and then we'll be ready to attack the next game.
All right, thanks a lot.
Thank you guys.
Okay, so let's start us off.
Okay, Coach, #1 team in the Western Conference. Of course, not the outcome that you wanted, but overall a much better display from the last game. How important is it to set that tone in the first quarter in order for you to kind of get the ball rolling and keep that momentum for the rest of the game?
Yeah, you always want to start the games the right way. It's tough to be clawing back all game. You use up a lot of energy when you're doing that, so it's good to start the game off well. Had the lead after one, had the lead at halftime too. They should have been a bigger lead going into the halftime. I thought they did a good job clawing back at the end of the first half. But yeah, they were able to pull it out in the fourth.
Any other questions?
Yeah, Coach, so one thing I noticed, I heard you saying to the guys, it was either in the first or second quarter, 5 dribbles. Was this something to kind of mimic the Raptors .5 or mirror the Raptors .5 offense, or something just to kind of influence ball movement?
Might have been a miss here. I don't think I said
because I was hearing like you saying like 5 dribbles. Was it like only if you can only dribble 5 times and then pass the ball, or miss here?
Miss here.
I think it went on the best game I see in the 905 today. So we are very close. The game was all the time very close. So you should be proud of what you do with you guys. I know.
I don't feel that way, but I wish. No, we let that game. We should have won that game without question. We turned the ball over way too many times against a team that all they try to do is turn you over and make you uncomfortable, and we fed right into it. 23 turnovers, the majority of them are starters. We can't play like that.
In the pregame, you mentioned that you watched a lot of film, had a longer practice than probably you ever have. Did you find as part of that the players were holding themselves or each other accountable?
Yeah, I thought the communication today was better than usual. Guys were talking on the bench, talking during the game as much as they could. The defense was fine. That was the main focal point from the last practice.
Right.
It was more so execution against a really good defensive team.
Sure, yeah.